everyone. Welcome to the Prince Magnum channel, where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to In Your Face, Fortnite edition. I'm joined by my dear brother from another mother from across the pond, Spirit Wolf Ian. How you doing today, brother?
Hello.
This will be your first time on In Your Face.
It is indeed, yes.
Okay, we've talked about this before we got to the recording of this, and we don't want to keep it too terribly long. We will do some missions here and there, but let me show you guys what's kind of going on. There is a bug on Save the World that there are gamers who exploit this. A duplication bug. We know these folks as dupers. Ian, your thoughts on this?
Absolutely hate them.
It's cheating.
It is, because they can't play the game properly. They can't do the proper missions. They're just more interested in doing Storm Shield defenses and building up to the Storm King.
And we work our asses off, grinding hard to get to that, that point where we could do it. Now, granted, we're still working out the details of the rest of the team, but that's a matter of getting them in there and working with them. We really only have one spot left to fill. Really. So you and I worked our asses off, and a few others have worked their asses off, but we've got these cheaters, these dupers. And let me show you folks at home what I'm talking about, because it might look like I am, but I am not. Right here, you see a ton of bright core and a ton of sunbeam. That's an awful lot. That's more than any one player usually has. Well, that's because at one point in time I had a duper dropping the stuff to me, and I honestly thought he was just wheeling and dealing for the stuff. Come find out he was duping. Now, we won't mention the player, but Ian and I both know him. And we love him, but yeah, that's cheating. And he knows it. And it's not just bright core and sunbeam. It's you can see it here. Active power cells, efficient mechanical parts, carved twine, crystal quartz, coal, oxidized mineral powder, batteries. I've even seen them do nuts and bolts. Now, just for the record, all these nuts and bolts, I got legitimate. Every one of them. Because I like to hoard stuff. Pack rat. I've even seen these lazy motherfucker actually do wood, metal, and stone. And jump in at any point. I know you've seen this too.
I have. I mean, I've got a load of stuff in my storage that I don't even use. Like from bright core to sunbeam and mechanical parts, and I've just got, my storage is full of stuff I don't need, which people just come into our lobbies when we're playing and they just drop it all.
Right. And
including weapons.
Yeah, they do. I was about to say, weapons. They do it with weapons, traps, duped traps. And these people will claim, "Oh, these are my traps." No, they're not. Those are far from your traps. You duplicated them. And I kind of know how it works, but I don't know how to do it. It has something to do with disconnecting your internet and coming back on, and it duplicates your inventory. It just...
Yeah.
I've seen it done, and I'm not impressed. Now, for the record, and Ian and I were just talking about this before we began recording, there are folks now that are duplicating my weapons, which is crazy, isn't it?
It is. Because we've worked so hard to get the perks up and everything on those weapons.
Absolutely. And we're talking, these are top-of-the-line weapons that people see in stream, and anybody who wants to see how I built it, my loadout, everything, all they have to do is ask. And I'll show it, because I want people to be able to play the game legit and enjoy it just as much as we do. I mean, that's the way it should be. And a good gamer is not going to keep the secrets all to themselves.
No.
I mean, we're going to share. Ian will show you how he built his trap tunnels and his defenses. I'll show you how to build the crazy weapons. So it's been kind of coming through here and there, but we've been hearing rumors. And Ian, you've heard the rumors. I've heard them. That Epic Games is getting ready to crack down on these cheaters. And we were just talking about how they're going to do it. There's a couple of ways they can do it, but they're not going to tell any of y'all how they're going to do it. They're just going to do it. And then you're screwed. So if you are a duper, we're going to tell you how they're going to do it. Most likely. Because what you're doing, and Ian, jump in on this, but every video game is broken. And gamers like myself for years has looked for those breaks. And this is true as far back as the Atari 2600, the original NES. I could even name a couple games right off the top of my head that were as broken as can be, and there was glitches you could do.
Especially Super Mario.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, Wrestle Challenge that had like a weird top-down view.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant.
Yep.
If you landed on a turnbuckle post just right, it would actually cause the game to glitch. You could walk anywhere, countouts were turned off. Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? You want to see that glitch now, don't you?
I do actually, yes.
My uncle could do it almost he was really good at it. So this is nothing new. But video game publishers don't want you to find those glitches. Because they don't want to admit that their game is broken. Really quick, Epic, it's nothing new. All video games are broken. We still love the game, okay? It's okay. Gotta throw that out there, But anyhow, like Blizzard Games, they don't want you dicking with their game like that. There's a ton of video footage on YouTube where folks were basically doing things to get their accounts banned, and there's none of it. Going to the Game Master's Island when you're not a Game Master, yeah, that gets your ass banned. So, and really quick, game cheating between these companies, they don't take too kindly to it. And we were just talking about an example, weren't we, Ian?
We were, yes.
Let me give you an example, folks. Way back when Wrath of the Lich King was the big game that everyone wanted to, during the days of World of Warcraft. Nobody had beaten the Storm King. I'm not Storm King. The Lich King yet. And an entire guild does it. They do it, and then the next day they get banned. The whole guild. What happened? Well, that guild had cheated the game. A game master caught them. And what happened was they power leveled engineers and basically blew the Lich King up. And since they were caught power leveling, which clearly in the agreement that you electronically sign, if you're caught cheating, or in this case power leveling, which they count as cheating, they ban your account, and in this case they ban an entire guild. Guild obviously lost their charter, the whole 9 yards. Now, Ian, we were talking about this before the, before the recording.
Yes.
That is a possibility. Epic Games could decide that, since these people are cheating, we can get game masters. And you've played World of Warcraft.
I have, yes, only for a short amount of time.
But here's the thing, though. You might find this interesting, that at any given point, you could have been standing next to a game master and not known it.
Right.
Talk about Big Brother at his finest. But that's just it. They don't want you cheating the game. So here are the ways that Epic could crack down on the duping. Okay. And again, we've talked about this. One, game masters. Good luck knowing if there's a game master standing next to you. And they could easily employ people in their own community for that. That is exactly what Blizzard does. They basically, you play the game for free, and just watch out for people, cheating. That's it. And World of Warcraft's been around forever.
It has, yes.
Damn good game, too. I lost my interest in it, but it was still, I still have a soft spot in the heart for it. Looks good. You're already thinking what I'm thinking. And, again, we have a friend that will try to argue with us and say, oh, they won't do that. Well, as I'm making of this video, I will tell you all that Epic Games has been taking a little bit more of an active interest in Save the World again. Which, of course, Ian, you know about it yourself.
I do, yes. I know we got some. We finally got some brand new content coming over to Save the World.
Finally,
It's been
folks.
so long since Save the World's had some love, which clearly it does, because we've been doing the same missions over and over again for God knows how long. And it's about time that they've actually paid some attention to Save the World instead of giving all the love and attention to Battle Royale.
Absolutely. So game masters are one of the ways that they could crack down on duping. And again, with a game master, they could easily pay them in V-Bucks or a free battle pass, as long as they're watching out for cheaters. And don't think they won't do it, because they're not really losing all that much. Okay. Along with that, there's another option that Epic could go with, and that is they'll start basically putting bounties. This person is duping, and they get a couple screenshots, send it in, and they get X amount of V-Bucks for catching a duper.
Yeah.
Now I know a lot of y'all out there like, well, I won't rat my friends out. You may not, but your friend might. For those V-Bucks, oh man, for that custom Spider-Man skin, yeah, he's gonna rat you out. You're laughing, but it's true. There, a lot of gamers, no honor among thieves. Sometimes there's no honor among gamers either. We could joke about it, but the reality of it is that custom Spider-Man skin, that custom Batman skin, that custom Harley Quinn skin, you don't think for a split second that your friend isn't going to rat you out for that? Stop duping. It's that simple.
It is.
Because that's how they'll do it.
That's what ruins the game.
Honestly, yes.
Because all they care about is just doing Storm Shield defenses, getting up to the very final boss, which is Mythic Storm King, and then duping all the weapons.
Absolutely.
They can't be bothered to do all the missions on Stonewood, Plankton, Candy Valley, and Twine Peaks. They'd rather just do it the easiest way, and then they'll have nothing else to do.
Well, and in some cases, some of them will actually, they'll pull this stunt. I'll dupe my entire inventory if you, if you pay me X amount of money.
Yeah.
And that clearly is also against the gaming policy from Epic. I don't know any gaming company that allows that. But these folks think that they do. And there's actually a friend of ours, again, will not name names, who has built an entire channel on a certain platform. Gosh darn it. Anyhow. Bouncy pad. I built too fast. Who has built an entire channel on a certain platform from giveaways and duping. Now, I could tell you all that if he is caught, Epic Games will ban his account. But beyond that, not only will they ban his account, but they can also, if he made any money off of cheating, if they want to, they can take him to court.
Yeah.
Which...
Not only that, he has been banned once before as well for, I think it was cheating in a tournament.
Yes. And then he was sitting there, Epic Games, disqualified me. And he was blaming everybody else but himself. And he was the one who cheated.
Yep.
So he knows who he is. He knows we love him. So, and I know he's going to try to argue. No. This is one of these times. Please do not argue. You have content you're supposed to be making. You're going to screw your content. Listen to the folks that actually love you to pieces.
And it's not just us who's saying it. Now other people are starting to realize that Epic Games is actually being serious this time.
So if you are one of these cheaters, heads up. You are now risking your account. Now I know for some of you out there, I made my money, whoop-de-doo. Fine, whatever. But in the case of our friend, he knows it's coming. And along with that, a lot of you out there have already been saying the same things that we're saying. You know, if you are a duper, just stop. Because they will ban your account. Legally, they can do it. And if you made any money kind of behind the scenes and they can find out about it, they can take you to court. It is their game. You made money illegally on their game. So, you know, because you broke the gaming agreement that you signed, which everyone has to. I did. See? How many of you think are going to argue this?
I think a lot of people will argue with it.
I do too. There. In case they try to go around.
They'll probably end up saying, "Oh, we're doing nothing wrong," but you are actually doing wrong. You're the ones who are destroying the game for us main players who enjoy the game and play it legitly.
Absolutely. Go ahead, throw your thoughts in there.
They're taking the fun away from the game. I mean, there's a lot of players. This is why I don't play Call of Duty anymore, because of the hackers. There's so many hackers on there. I mean, you can go invisible on it and you can shoot people left, right, and center. And yet, Activision Blizzard are now finally banning those players from playing Call of Duty.
Which every time I think of Activision, I always think of Mr. Activision.
It's also the same with Bungie and Destiny 2. There was cheaters in Trials of Osiris every Friday over the weekends. It was like a weekend tournament. They're banning they're banning players from playing that for cheating.
So, in other words,
just play the games properly. It's not that hard. If you need help, ask for it, and we'll gladly help you.
Absolutely. You know what I forgot to get out? I forgot to make a shotgun for dealing with Robo-Husk. It's that time of the year still. Just better get on that real quick. Again, folks, just play the game right. You know, we work our asses off playing the game. We have content to make, and we're proud of the content we make. Whether it's me doing, car videos, doing, some sort of cinnamon stream, doing acting. I know Ian does all sorts of retro game stuff, which is really... I always keep wondering what you're going to do next.
Well, I haven't done anything in a while because, the past couple of days, because I've been doing a lot of Fortnite content.
With no duping?
No. Because that's what I mainly do over here on my channel, is I do a variety of gameplays. I do, retro games is my main thing. I do Fortnite on a daily basis with you, with on Save the World, and I'll do the odd Battle Royale now and again, and other different kinds of games.
Absolutely. And me, I just do a little bit of everything. Yeah, it looked like it hurt. And again, we know a friend that's going to argue.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
We love him. Great guy. Oh, Robo Husk. Owie. Yeah, I believe this is your first time on In Your Face, telling them how it is. Ah, shoot, I'm in a bad spot.
It is. I'd definitely like to join more of them. Or even if we're going to try and get a little, a live stream going of it, of, I can't remember what that was like before. Like, you just sit there and chat.
Absolutely. You know, and again, if you're a content creator, you know, there's more to, you know, your streams than the what game you're playing. Some of my favorites play games that I don't even like, but they're amazing creators. This RoboHusk does not like me. Going for walkies, huh? Following me around? And again, folks, if you are one of these folks duping my weapons, please stop. You know, I worked hard to get these weapons as kick-ass as they are.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. If you want them that bad, why don't you do something, you know, here's a crazy idea. Why don't you ask me? I'll show you how I did it. I'll even drop you a test sample. And you could build your own. That's right. Build your own. Over here taking damage.
Looking good.
That's right, folks. For a one-time limited offer, you can build your own Judge Revolver.
Or even if you're looking for a schematic or a weapon, we can definitely help you out on that mission to get it.
Absolutely.
I mean, all you gotta do is just ask. It's not that hard.
Well, I get tired of the same stupid stuff every time. You know, do you trade? Oh, maybe. Did you build it yourself? No, but I duped it myself. Well, stop pooping it and build it yourself. Oh, God. Boss.
Oh, mini boss. I forgot.
File successfully retrieved.
Make these myself. Want one? Nope. Mine.
I don't want one.
Oh, I want one that's been cheated for.
You collected some of the files. All right.
That makes it special.
Good job, Commander. So, good job. The data you collected will help us locate survivors and weak points in the storm.
All our weapons, our traps.
Are legit.
Absolutely. So every bit of rewards that we get out of here is ours. It's honest. It's by, you know, an Epic would approve. I mean, it is their game. And as much as people, you know, I mean, this is a side of Fortnite that just doesn't get enough love until now. And I'm glad they're doing it. But cheaters, be forewarned. They will catch you. You will lose your account. And there's a lot of games on here on Epic that are really cool. We're done. I was waiting for you to say something on that. Verdun.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something.
You know, Verdun.
Verdun, yes, yes.
If you don't mind a game about a war of attrition. I never heard you cuss so much until you played the game. And I had to
never ever go back to it.
Believe it or not, I got a great deal of historical perspective out of it, and I enjoyed it for that reason alone, even though I was getting my butt kicked.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm weird that way, you know. They make some of these games look so damn realistic now. So, before we end this recording, do you have any final thoughts for anybody, Ian?
Yes, just for all you dupers out there, please stop destroying the game for what we love. We've been playing this. I've been playing this game, Save the World, since 2017, the first day it came out, and I have taken a little break now and again from it. But I really prefer this mode to this battle royale, and you're just destroying it.
A lot of emotion there.
Indeed.
And of course, from me, you know, I started playing this game in 2020. So
yeah, you've come so far on it. You've done really well. I mean, you're better than me.
I had a good teacher. I had a really good teacher. Bad taught me a lot. I mean, no bullshit.
I'm sure he did tell you a lot.
You know it.
Oh God! Oh no!
No, he really did teach me a lot about the game, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot from that guy. He spends a lot of time teaching a lot of folks. I really wish he would stream it more. Actually,
Indeed, yes.
Because people could learn so much from his gameplay, especially the fact of all the challenges he faces in his own personal life, and the struggles he has in the game because of the struggles he has from his personal life.
Yeah.
And how good he is learning how to overcome those challenges. It blows my mind. Because he has a problem with his fine motor skills. And then he turned himself into a melee player the way he did. That blows my mind. And good luck trying to top him in combat score. Stop me if I'm wrong.
You're not wrong, because all he uses on Save the World is melee weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, he uses a gun now and again, but he's known for his melee weapons.
And his crazy trap build. My God. The crazy trap build. Good luck anything getting through that. It blows your mind. You know? And I don't think he gets enough credit. He knows who he is. Great player. Great player. All right, so that brings us to a good stopping point. Be sure, you know, Ian, thank you for doing this recording with me.
Oh no, thank you for having me. We definitely need to do another episode of this talk.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Like on different subjects, or if anybody who's watching the video, if you've got any suggestions you want to want us to talk about, whack them in the comment section below.
Absolutely. You know, and I know for you, you know, getting matter of fact is something you just don't get enough time to do over on your channel.
No, I would like to do a lot of talking on my channel. It's just since I've lost my previous channel, I can't put no more.
We'll straighten that out. We'll get you caught back up.
Well, I can do like normal live streams and do a talking live stream that way, but by playing a game.
Well, us doing it like this is going to be different for the folks out there.
Yeah, yeah.
But all right, so that brings us to the spot where I get to say to all of you, number one, get over there and check out Spirit Wolf Ian. amazing content creator, dear friend of mine. Consider him my partner right here on YouTube. Show him a lot of love. A lot of stuff that I do, there's always folks that are connected with the Prince Magnum channel, working behind the scenes. Spirit Wolfian is one of them. And get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Spirit Wolfian and Prince Magnum does, God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.
Sayer, 6.22 with an over 116 miles an hour, and right now, good time to get a hot dog while we wait for Cam.